Welcome to the Midlife Style School, the podcast for women who want to elevate their personal style and life by design. I'm your hostess, Afton Porter, certified life coach and fashion stylist, known as the Chief Image Creator, helping high-profile women polish their image with standout style in their industry. Through our conversations and insight, I'll provide simple tricks and practices that will help take the stress out of getting dressed in the morning so you can start each day feeling empowered, confident, and ready to take on whatever comes your way. Let's go. Hey, how are you? Before we get started on today's topic, I just want to give you all a big hug and appreciation for listening to the podcast. On July 6th, my mom's 78th birthday, we celebrated our 2-year anniversary of the podcast. So grateful for you listeners who tune in every single week. And even if this is your first time listening, I appreciate you. I'm so thankful for you. And because of each of you, we are a top rated podcast. And I'm just wanting to go through the list of where we're at in different parts of the world. I'm not going to list all of them, but I'm just going to kind of list the bigger countries. So I'm so sorry if you're from a smaller country. So I'm going to name the country and then where we rank in that country. All right, here we go. Australia, 27. Canada, 19. Germany, 12. Great Britain, 27. Hong Kong, 29. Mexico, 13. South Africa, 4. Ireland, 3. Sweden, 11. Switzerland, 12. And the United States, we are number 43. This is in the beauty and fashion category, and love that we get to do this. So I have some goals. Most of you know that I went to France this summer, and I absolutely love Paris. My body just loved it there so much. The food, just being there, the air, everything about it, the people. And guess what? We did not rank in France ever. So my goal for the next year is to be a top ranking podcast in France. I know we don't speak French. That might be a little bit of a hindrance. This podcast is in English, but I know a lot of you women out there in France speak English. I talk to you, and I am learning to speak French as well. All right, let's jump into your fashion advisory for July. Now, this might seem a little off because it's still summer outside, but we're going to go through some fall trends right now because my anniversary with the podcast and the Nordstrom anniversary go hand in hand. And right now you can buy some of the best sale prices of the season before fall even hits. So if you're doing back to school shopping, or if you know there's pieces in your wardrobe, like a new pair of boots, some great jeans, sweaters, this is the time of year to get the best deals. So I wanted to do this fashion advisory today for you Nordstrom's fans out there, because I know my listeners love Nordstrom. So I'm just going to go through some of the trends that I saw in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. And whether you buy them there or in other places, I guarantee the trends that we see here, we're going to continue to see offered in other stores. And you just might have some of these items in your closet that you haven't worn in a while. So get a piece of paper and a pen, take some notes. If you're listening, you're driving, you're doing the dishes, I've got you. I will have in the show notes some of the trends too. So I want to start off saying that the fabrics that I saw are gorgeous. Think luxurious fabrics. While you are shopping or while you're going through your closet for the fall, we want to include as many different types of textures and fabrics in your wardrobe. I know last year there was tons of leather everywhere. And if you still have some favorite pieces, don't worry. There is still leather, but not as big as it was before, which is totally fine because it was a little overboard. But leather's great. And when you mix it with a soft or knit fabric, it's going to add more dimension and luxury to your wardrobe. I love monochrome outfits. I feel like it is the best and easiest way to create an effortless look. When I put a monochrome outfit together, I use different types of fabric. It's not going to be the same type of fabric. You're going to have maybe a smooth leather with a soft knit. We're going to mix those up. And this season, you're going to have lots of opportunity to wear different types of fabric. So when you're putting a monochrome outfit together, which is, for those that don't know, it's one color or hue that are different shades and tints. So it will be darker and lighter colors of the same color. For example, black. A monochrome outfit would be anywhere from black to a light gray and everything in between. A monochrome for a brown would be cream, camel to dark brown. Okay, all the shades in between. So the more different types of textures and fabrics that you use in that monochrome outfit, it just adds more interest. Otherwise, it could be kind of boring if it's all very much the same. So it just adds another dimension and more style to your outfit. So I wanted to throw that out there. If you love different textures and fabrics this season, we're going to see that. Going to create very luxurious types looks. Okay, so that is one trend that I saw. Number 2, very masculine inspired suiting. When I say masculine inspired suits, we're talking about a men's suit that would traditionally be worn to work, but I'm also including skirts in that as well. So when you think of the type of fabric, the plaids, the pinstripe, that is the type of suiting that is trending for this fall. Now, you could wear the suit as a total suit, right? A blazer or a vest matching a pair of pants. But here's a little style tip for you. You can take that suit and make multiple outfits with it. So whether you are using a jacket and a vest as your top or pants and a skirt as your bottom, you can mix them and match them. So you may have a plaid or pinstripe suit right now in your closet that you haven't worn in a while that fit you great, and so you held on to it. Pull that out. Think about what can you wear with the top as a top with those pants or a skirt that doesn't include the jacket. Now you have 2 outfits. Now, what pants can you wear with that vest or jacket other than what goes with it? So a pair of neutral color pants or a colored pair of pants or denim, right? Or white. Think of how many outfits can you put together with that one suit? If you're wanting to buy a new suit, I want you to think about how many outfits can you create from that? Because plaid pants and skirts across the board are all going to be trending. So whether it has a full suit that goes with it or not, you're going to see lots of pants and skirts as a trend as well. Okay, so we talked about the luxurious fabrics as a trend. We talked about the masculine men-inspired suits, including the prints that go on them, like a pinstripe or a plaid. And I foresee that these men's suits are going to be more fitted. So blazers have been around for a few seasons now. The jackets that are going to be worn with these suits are fitted, not so much the oversized look. Though we may still see some of that. I'm not saying that's out or don't wear that. But what's trending is going to be a more fitted jacket. But if you got an oversized plaid jacket, wear it. It's going to look fantastic in the fall. And in addition to the men-inspired items are going to be loafers. Yes, you could wear sneakers with that suit. You could also wear boots with that suit. A third option are loafers. I've been talking about loafers now for a few seasons as well, and they are right on trend again, whether they're more of a work men's kind of looking loafer or if they have a lug sole on the bottom. That was really popular last fall. Those you can continue to wear, even mules. If they're a loafer, you're going to be right there on trend. So wear those loafers out if you bought them when I first started talking about them. Now, one aesthetic, I can't remember if I've mentioned it on the podcast. I know I have inside the Midlife Style School. By the way, if you're not inside the Midlife Style School, why not? I'll have a link in the show notes with that as well so that you can see what the Midlife Style School is all about. Basically, I help you design your personal style with intention and purpose. And it includes, you can get all the details in the link, but if you're ready to elevate your style, have a polished look, stand out online, in your industry, or just feel put together, click that link. All right. So, one of the aesthetics that is going to be up and coming is the cowgirl or cowboy aesthetic. Western style boots are going to be a staple in your closet this fall. So, if you have a pair, dust those off, pull them out. You can wear them just out in public, not just to rodeos, okay? The Western style boots are going to look fantastic with your denim skirt. That is also trending for this fall. Denim skirts, they can be longer. We're not talking about minis. Okay, so these trends that I'm bringing up today are perfect for midlife women. Knee length or longer denim skirts. It could have a slit in it or not, however you like your denim skirts. And then pair it with a pair of Western style boots or any type of your favorite boot that you have, whether it's an ankle boot or a knee-high boot. Okay, it's going to look fantastic together. You can put those together. And of course, if you put on some beautiful, warm, cozy sweater with that, you're going to be looking great and comfortable, right? Okay, so let's talk color. You guys know I like color. There are still going to be some bright colors, but I also noticed that neutrals are taking a stage, neutral colors in our clothing, in our personal style. And Bordeaux, which would not be considered a dopamine color. We've been talking about dopamine colors since 2020. Bright, happy colors. Bordeaux is a gorgeous, rich, luxurious color. It's red wine and perfect for fall and winter. Bordeaux is going to be the color of the season, and it's the darker shade of Viva Magenta. If you know, that's the color of the year. So this winter and fall, a more richer, darker color of that is going to be hot. I also saw a lot of different shades of blue, green, and of course, Viva Magenta. This summer is the Barbie movie is coming out. I don't know if you've heard about it. My daughter, that's 21, was telling me about it. The Barbie movie, when I went to it, very pink. Let's just say everything that you know about Barbie. Barbie loves fashion and she loves her clothes, and so does Ken for that matter. And so there's going to be a lot of fashion inspired from the Barbie movie. I just know it. So be prepared. And it's the perfect counter culture of the men's inspired suit. So I did not see this in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. I just know, being in the fashion industry for, gosh, don't make me count how many decades it's been. I know that that movie is going to inspire a lot of women who are drawn towards the more feminine Barbie type clothing. And I think some of it is cute. So don't hear me saying that I don't like it, but it's the perfect counterculture to the menswear inspired outfits, which is a little more on the masculine side for me too. I probably fall somewhere in the middle, but be on the lookout for clothes that's going to mirror some of those outfits from the Barbie movie. So, just a prediction that I have from being in the fashion industry. We will see. We will see what transpires from that. If you love that stuff, I think you're going to be able to find it, and I think you're going to see people wearing it. And of course, even if you don't see people wearing it and you love it, I will always tell you to wear it. I wanted to tell you about that. So I think we're going to see not just the Viva Magenta and not just the Bordeaux. I think we're going to see all different shades of pink being worn, and from after the Barbie movie hits through the rest of the year. Okay. And we'll just do a quick review. Lots of luscious fabrics, textures, leather, wools, faux furs, and all the things. Masculine inspired clothing, suits, pinstripes, plaids, vests, loafers, in addition to the Cowgirl Aesthetic, denim skirts, Western style boots, and some really pretty colors mixed in with a lot of pinks, Viva Magenta, Bordeaux, and possibly some Barbie inspired clothing. If you would like to learn how to style yourself with more color, more interesting, I have a free video that you are invited to watch. I'll also include that link below, but it's at styleguidesociety.com/color. Go grab a link to that. Until next week, think like a style icon. Bye-bye.